You can relax. Colleen and Erik have a podcast. The world is scary and we're locked in our home, but now we have big microphones. So you can relax. That's the name of our podcast.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Relax. This is episode 2. I can't believe we're already doing our second episode of this podcast.
Second time's the charm.
I'm Colleen, and
I'm Erik.
You are Erik. And, I realized last week we didn't explain why the show is called Relax.
Relax.
It's called Relax because, if you want to know the full story, which no one does, but I'm going to tell you anyway. There was a few years ago, I was doing a vlog, and it's a long story, but there was a spider on my phone, and I ended up throwing my phone into a fire. And
who got that phone out of the fire safely?
You, I'm sure. Yeah. But I don't remember what happened, but I don't remember.
I did a robot voice.
Uh-huh.
That you, for some reason, didn't recognize as a robot.
I don't remember. Something happened. Oh, this is a really
and
great
you were making
storytelling.
fun of me, and then I said
yes,
relax. I said
yes.
Yelled in your face, relax, in a very unrelaxed manner myself.
And we thought it was so funny that then we have said that every day to kind of everything always. Like if you're opening a can and it doesn't open, we're like, oh, relax. Like it's literally to commercials. We'll say relax 100 times a day to things in a very unrelaxed way. And we are both very not relaxed people. And so for some reason we are like, I don't know. We say relax 800 times a day and we're both not relaxed. So let's call it relax. But the reason I'm explaining all this is because Erik thought, hey, why don't we decide who should relax each week? So that's what we're going to do right now.
Why do you have to blame every idea on me? You don't have to call me out.
Because it's a great idea.
You can just say, so we're going to do this. You don't, because then if they don't like the idea, then they're going to...
Okay, it was my idea.
Thank you.
I came up with this great idea to talk about who needs to relax every single week. So, Erik.
Yeah, Colleen.
Yeah?
Who do you think needs to relax?
Well, you, first of all. But do you want to hear mine first? I'll go first.
Okay.
If you want me to.
Sure.
I think the person who needs to relax this week is the guy that honked at us when we were trying to make a right turn.
Oh, my God, that guy. I think I also need to relax because that made me angry for 45 minutes. I didn't get over it.
No, love, it was longer than 45 minutes. You were upset. But basically, there's this guy. We were turning right. We were driving to a park so that our son could play in an open field where there are no people and run around. And we were turning right. It was a red light and there was a lot of traffic. We live in Los Angeles. That's how it works here.
See, now you're saying we, but I was driving.
Yes, you were driving. Well, we know from the last episode I never drive. So,
right.
Of course, everyone's going to assume that it's you. So you were driving and we were trying to make a right turn. We had been stopped for maybe a second and a half.
Seconds. And there's a giant city bus going down that street. So I am patiently waiting for 2 seconds to make my right turn after the bus and not cause the death of my entire family the inconvenience of this man behind us
honking
in his pickup truck.
Honking.
Nothing against people with pickup trucks.
My sister has a pickup truck.
Setting the scene. And he beeps. And
he beings. And how I remember all the series of events here is because our son loves trucks and cars and things, and he was screaming bus. And then when this man starts honking at us, he's like honk, 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 honk. He starts screaming honk, honk.
So when I get beeped at and I feel like it is so undeserved, I have to, which is maybe a little bit antagonizing, I have to give the over the shoulder look. I can't just beep and be like, ugh. I have to give the full. You'll look back over your shoulder so that they can see that you're upset by the honk. You give them the over shoulder look through the back mirror, and you put your hand up just a little bit of the. Come on, guy.
Man? What are you doing, guy?
Relax.
Yeah. So this guy, that's not even the horrible part of the story. So this guy turns and Erik's like, what the heck? Why is that guy so mad? Calm down. We can't turn into a bus. What is he freaking out about?
Yeah, he wanted us to die so that he could get to wherever he was going a little bit faster.
This all happened within 4 seconds. We end up turning a couple seconds later, and this guy zooms past us and throws his arm out the window and flips us off.
Middle finger, more honks.
Because we didn't turn immediately.
And revved his engine past us as we turned into the park to play with our 2-year-old child, also in the vehicle.
And he was
That's
so
a good
mad.
one,
And
love.
I remember
My heart is racing.
you need to relax, love. But when this guy did this, I was like, this guy needs to relax. Like, and I mean that in a sweet way. Like, I hope he's okay, because if it makes you that angry that you had to sit at a stop sign for literally 2 seconds before the person in front of you turned right, it makes you so angry that you have to bang on your horn and then speed past people, almost causing accidents.
Open up your
everywhere around
window.
you. Roll down your window, shove your arm out aggressively, flip people off that you don't know. Are you okay?
Yeah,
like
see,
that.
I was
worried for
bothered
him.
by it, but you were think about him. Think about what that guy's life must be like, that he would
Get to that point, like.
is so on edge that he's just driving around LA just ready to, I don't know.
Flip random
Don't
people
like
off for
it.
not turning within
You're
a
right, love.
millisecond.
That guy needs to.
He needs to relax. All right, love. What is your relax?
It's not
of
as
the
good.
Oh, I'm sure it
I
is.
knew
Let's
you-
hear it. It is.
That was a really good one. I was going to talk about but online shopping basically needs to relax. To me, during the
Okay.
pandemic, I don't know how.
You mean you need to relax
I don't
with
know.
online shopping?
I think maybe, but let me explain like this. I think I have some sort of disorder. I think I need help. I will order things online that I shouldn't be wasting money on, that I don't need, that I can't afford, and I will order them. I think because I just need to know that something's
Something to look forward to.
something's going to happen. Something's coming in the mail. But also at the same time, I'm so frustrated by when there's a delay, or when they're like, it's not going to be here for a week, or you know what I mean, or waiting for shipping updates, and it's not. But like at the same time, it's like I don't even want it. I just like the idea that something is coming for me in the mail. Mm-hmm. And it's a problem.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Do you know what I'm
Yeah, no, I
trying
know.
to explain?
I do this all the time. It'll be late at night.
Yeah,
I'll
you
be
do
like,
it too.
I need something. What do I need? And I'll just go on websites
Right.
trying to find things that I don't need, but I'm trying to convince myself that I do need, just because I want to buy something, just so that I have something to look forward to. Because
We don't go to stores. We can't go to stores right now.
Well, listen, like for anyone out there who doesn't watch my vlogs or know like our history of the last year, we take this pandemic so seriously, and we really don't go anywhere. We don't go to the grocery store. We don't go to CVS. Like, we stay home all day, every single day. We do not go anywhere.
Well, we have a kid.
at
We
all.
have a kid. We have people that we want to be able to see when we can, that are high risk. You know.
Yeah, my parents and. So yes,
And it's should we be taking it seriously? I think so. It's a
pandemic.
once in a century pandemic.
Right.
I don't know.
So we take it really seriously. So we really don't go anywhere. So it's like we need something to look forward to break up this Groundhog Day lifestyle of every day is exactly the same.
Yeah.
Nothing changes ever. And so the idea that there might be a plastic dump truck arriving
our
in
kid.
3 days
Right,
to make
stuff like
Flynn
that.
excited. Those are things that like get us through the day. Which is sad, but it's true. So yeah, I do the same thing. I understand. But you know what I don't like? You know what needs to relax for me? Like, first of all, it sounds like you need to relax.
Yeah, I'm very stressed right. This is,
You
I don't know
seem
if
tense.
this podcast is helping me or anyone else out there relax. We're just talking about all the things that I'm.
You know what I feel needs to relax, love?
What?
When I'm online shopping and there's not like an Apple Pay option or like an automatic pay. Like if I have to type in my credit card number,
Credit
get
card
out
numbers
of it.
need to relax. Yeah.
Or if you put in all the information and it's like, here's a CAPTCHA, which click the square that has a stop sign, like, and it's a blurry, like
Those
pixel
ones-
taken on a potato photo of like streets.
Yeah, and you're like, there's a quarter of a stop sign. Does that count as a stop sign?
Yeah,
Did they mean
exactly.
is there any ratio of stop sign, or does it have to be a full and complete stop sign? But literally, anytime I click it, I've never been wrong on one of those
I've
things.
been wrong.
It's never been like, robot, goodbye. You can't buy this.
We need to make sure you're not
so
a
I think you
robot.
can just click whatever. It's just another
Oh,
step.
yeah, what are these wrong?
You've been wrong on those?
I've been wrong on them because of the questions you just said, which is why I did terribly on the
Smart.
SATs.
Never gotten one wrong.
I've gotten them wrong because I'm like, well, is that a crosswalk or is that just the corner of a
Right.
that like
The crosswalk one will get ya.
question it too much and then I think I ruin it. So I've definitely failed the CAPTCHAs. multiple times. Or the one where it's like, oops.
Are you gonna say the word that it spells?
Yeah, I hate the captions where it's like, what's this word? And it's like loop-de-loop spaghetti noodles, and you have to try to decipher what letters and numbers it is.
Again, I've never gotten one of those wrong.
What? Are you a robot? Like maybe
maybe
the key to deciphering those captchas is to be a robot, because like I get them wrong often. You've never gotten one wrong?
No, it makes me think that they're not even actually like working tests. They're just like there as filler or something. Like it's not actually. Never got one wrong.
That's shocking. Well, I think they need to relax, and that's the thing that pisses me off about. And that's what I think needs to relax when it comes to online shopping. Like, no, I don't want to deal with your captchas, and don't make me put in my credit card number.
What are you saying? You're saying captchas?
That's what they're called.
Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah.
Captchas?
I only know this because I was so angry at them one day. I made a YouTube video about this like probably 8 years ago. I was so angry at them that I like looked up what they were called. CAPTCHA. CAPTCHA. I think that's what it's called. But anyway, I don't like captchas, and I don't like when you have to put in your credit card information. I don't want to have to like find my credit card and then like put in all the numbers. You know what I
know.
mean?
It's when they do have whatever pay, and you can just do the little clicky
with
on
your face.
Yeah, it's
just
like
terrifying.
I'm paying with my face. I know that is kind of.
But it's so stupid because I'll be like shopping on a website for like 2 hours, and then it wants me to take an extra 30 seconds to find my credit card and put it in. I'm like, this is ridiculous. I'm leaving this website.
Well, it's never right next to you. No one in the history of online shopping has ever had their credit card right next to them.
No,
it's
across the room.
Yeah, you can see it across the room, but it's not next to you.
So then screw
and then
this.
Forget it.
Then it's like you're mad at the store you're shopping at. And you're like, you know what? I'm going to show you. I'm not going to buy all this stuff I was going to buy because my wallet is across the room.
Yeah, it sounds like the whole banking complex and the credit system needs to relax.
A lot of people need to relax.
Let's go back to just paying with things with nuts and.
Is that how people pay?
I don't know.
Why nuts? Why is that the first thing that came to your mind?
It just seems like
not gold or like.
Yeah, I went with nuts. It just seems I was going for earlier currencies than mined gold and silver.
Pay for things? Didn't they pay for things with salt at one point? I think salt was considered like.
Welcome to our history of.
We're both really
finance.
Smart. I failed my SATs.
You can't. Can you fail them?
No,
yeah, you definitely did. If you think you can. Okay.
I didn't fail them, but I didn't do well. I had to retake my SATs. That's a fun fact about me. So
well,
SATs
it's
need
not
to
have to. Like you can retake them to try and get a higher score. Hi. Okay.
What?
Because it'll drop the mic cord.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of comments about that.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute, guys. We're going to talk about some comments that we have been receiving from y'all. We've read the comments.
Yeah, episode 2 is kind of like it seems like a feedback episode because we're figuring out what we're doing, and you're helping.
Helping question mark. Well, that's one of the things you might notice if you're watching on YouTube, which by the way, thank you if you've subscribed to the YouTube channel as well as listened on any streaming platform you're listening to. I don't know where you're listening to this, but if you're watching it, you might notice that I am not wearing headphones right now, and that is because I don't like that they're too quiet. Like I want it to be loud. I want it to ruin my ears, and it's not loud enough for me, so I don't like it. And also, there are people making fun of my headphones, which were your headphones. They said they look like a Chipotle burrito bowl. And now I can't unsee it. And so now I'm just like, I don't want 2 Chipotle burrito bowls. I've got to show people who are watching right now. Hold on. So they look like, because
they do look like those. They do look like those.
Like it looks like a Chipotle burrito bowl.
A funny observation that it looks like you're wearing 2.
People made fun of me for that.
It sounds like you want headphones.
Also,
to relax.
Yeah, I do need new headphones. I need to get ones that work better. Anyway, I want to talk about our
very serious there for a second.
I want to talk about our first sponsor of today's episode. I'm so excited about this. We've all got goals for 2021. People have goals with school or career, diet, exercise, all the usual stuff. But have you thought about your hair goals for the year? I know I have. Have you, love?
Not a lot.
Have you switched out of that 2-in-1 shampoo yet?
I think it's a 3-in-1. It might be up to 5-in-1 that they can put in shampoo bottles nowadays.
What are the extra things they're putting in there?
Yeah, it says shampoo and toothpaste and body wash in one singular bottle.
Well, no more
All I
of that,
need.
love, because we're using
Why?
Function of Beauty. It is the
Okay.
world leader in customizable beauty, offering precise formulations for your hair's specific needs. So it's really easy. You just take a quiz and you explain your hair goals. So I put in that I have curly hair. My goals are for my hair to grow, be stronger, because we all know that I burn the crap out of my hair every single day by straightening it, curling it, all those fun things. And the cool thing is that throughout the year, you can make changes to this so that, once my hair grows long and I don't need the hair growth stuff in it anymore, I can change it up. So you can change it before you get your next shipment. You know what I mean? So you can always customize your Function of Beauty.
I like this.
Yeah, I know. It's amazing. So then you choose your color and your fragrance. So I've chosen purple and lavender. Smells amazing. Love it. You can also go fragrance and dye free if you prefer that.
Wait, so you did this? I didn't
Yes.
get one.
Well, we got to get you one. You would love this, actually. Like, I don't know why we haven't done this for you yet. So subscribers get access to more exclusive colors and scents if you want to do some crazy colors and smells. And your name is on the bottle. It's like super cute. And they make a perfect blend of ingredients and put it in a bottle for you based on your
Function
quiz.
of Beauty, not Erik. What do you mean your name's
It's
on the
called
bottle?
Shampoo and Conditioner for Erik. That's what this company's called. And they send you like fun seasonal stickers and all the instructions you need. There are over 54 trillion possible formulations, and Function of Beauty has over 50,000 5-star reviews. I am one of them. It's amazing. Something that I love about it is that they are vegan and cruelty free, and they never use sulfates or parabens. You can also go completely silicone free if you choose to. And I really like this because lately on TikTok, there's been this viral stuff where girls' their hair's falling out because they're using these like cheap shampoo full of like parabens and sulfates. Anyway,
What's a paraben?
I don't know, but it's not good for you. Anyway, Function of Beauty offers completely personalized formulas for body and skin care as well, so you can customize your beauty routine from head to toe. I almost said hair to toe, but I guess that makes sense too.
It says hair to toe on your
hair
thing.
to toe. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of typos in here. I'm failed my SATs. So.
Gotcha.
Never buy off the shelf just to be disappointed ever again. Go to functionofbeauty.com/relax to take your quiz and save 20% on your first order. That applies to their full range of customized hair, skin, and body products. Go to functionofbeauty.com/relax to let them know you heard about it from our show and get that 20% off your order. functionofbeauty.com/relax. So make sure to go check it out, Erik, after we're done recording this.
I think I am.
You're going to be obsessed. So, we did mention that we wanted to read some comments to you guys. And listen, here's the deal. We wanted to, I've never listened to podcasts and we've never done a podcast before, obviously. So we wanted to see what you guys were liking, what you didn't like. And overall, we have been so overwhelmed by the positive response. You guys are so sweet. There were so many amazing, lovely comments and encouraging words. And we hit like number 1 on Apple Podcasts of like in the comedy podcast section or something. I don't know what podcasts are, so I don't know how that works. But it's crazy. It was very exciting.
Yeah, I guess there's like charts.
Yeah, there's charts.
We
and
charted.
things. Charts. There's charts. Anyway, we went through and read comments, and we found some hate comments. A few. I'd say 99%
See,
were
this
nice.
is something I don't. So, with your career on YouTube and stuff like this, and social media that you do, like I don't know how you do it. Because yes, everybody was so nice and like it was cool to look at. And this time, and only this time, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go look for hate comments. And they're just the littlest thing. It like brought me so down. Like I was so like happy after the first one, and then it came out, and I was like on a high. And then I just saw one little like mean thing from a faceless profile, and I was like,
well, we thought it would be funny to read some hate comments, and then it ended up just ruining Erik's night, I guess.
Yeah.
But we do want to read some because I did think some of them were funny. Now, just
it's also funny. I mean, I don't take it like that. You know what I mean? Like,
I want to be clear too. We're not going to do this again, so don't take this as an invitation to go read hate comments in hopes that we will read it, because we won't. We just wanted to do this.
Well, it's your right. You can go if that's what you want to do.
Yeah,
but yeah,
if you
I'm
want
not
to
reading.
say how much you hate us, you're more than welcome to.
I'm not looking. I'm not seeking them out.
Yeah, we're not going to be looking for hate comments anymore. But I wanted to read.
They
some
do make me laugh. Actually,
yeah.
I kind of think they're funny.
All right. So do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first? I've got a good handful here.
Yeah, you go first.
All right, here's a good one. Colleen is such a narcissist. How does Erik stand it? I couldn't even get me on the first few minutes.
Oh my God.
Which I love because our first episode was all about like who we are.
Yeah, it was just like introducing ourselves. Narcissist.
I know, but the whole time we were both talking like, this is so uncomfortable just bragging about the stuff we've done. Like I was so insecure about it. And then this person's like, she's a narcissist.
That part I just wanted to be over. I literally went through my life story in 3 minutes because it was...
Which people wanted to know more.
Yeah, there's definitely a longer winding road of all of that, but like it was a Cliff Notes version for sure. But I guess way too much for that.
I know they hated me. Okay, what about you, love? You got a good one?
Yeah, Jenny R, who had some sort of anime cartoon for her profile picture, said, "Wow, your relationship is shit."
That's my favorite one, I think. There's one more that I liked, but that one's really funny. That was it.
Right, yeah.
That's the whole comment. Based on what?
I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. It made me smile.
I like that one. I like this one. Wow, a podcast, ... How innovative. Spelled wrong.
Yeah, a lot of spelling mistakes there. In the hate.
This was not a hate comment. I just like the way it was worded. I just listened to it, and the and was funny. Thank you.
I agree.
I
thought that was the best part of the last episode as well.
You have another one for us?
I don't know if this is necessarily a hate comment, but going back to like when I was explaining what kind of led me to become an actor. It's funny. I think one of the top, if not the top comment, was Erik's backstory is literally the plot of High School Musical.
I saw that a lot, actually. I saw a bunch of people say that,
which I thought was really funny. I don't really remember it too much. You made me watch that movie.
I did?
I think so. All right, I watched it myself.
Okay.
But no, I've never like put that together. That like. I was like on a high school sports team and was encouraged to do theater and was like, no thanks, nerd. Like, or what, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. So I'm High School Musical.
I love that. I think it's great. It's true. I like this one. Okay. Why was Miranda funnier than usual? It might have been because of Erik. I like that one because it's a nice comment, but it's also like, oh, so she's like, wait, Miranda was funny? There. Oh, don't give me, that's a whole other episode we'll do is that.
Is what?
I like this one too. I actually got nicer versions of this comment, a few of them. So I'm listening, but here it is. You ready?
Yes.
Let the guy talk. This is a podcast for the two of you. Let him finish his sentences and let him talk more. I truly enjoy you and want to continue watching your podcast, but you have to let Erik speak. It ain't a one-man show here. At least you didn't advertise it that way.
Huh? Here's the thing. I don't actually finish sentences, and we went over this.
Right. So that's the thing is...
And I'm shy.
Mm-hmm. I will try my hardest to not...
And you're not.
I'm not shy.
Right.
I will try my hardest to not interrupt Erik anymore. I thought, because some people did say like, some people did say like, hey, don't interrupt Erik. But I have known Erik for many a year. And I know that Erik, I wasn't kidding when I was doing the Miranda bit last episode. He really doesn't finish sentences. You'll notice as you listen, which I think is cute and wonderful.
Yeah. And if anyone gets mad at the other one cutting the other one off.
Yeah, it's the other way around. For sure.
That's a whole other episode.
So anyway, yeah, I'm sorry that I'm sorry to you that I cut you off, and I'm sorry to all the viewers who noticed that. I certainly wasn't trying to. I think it was twofold. It was like, oh, he doesn't finish his sentences, and I know this, so I know he's done talking. But also,
yeah, you know me. You know I'm done talking, or
right.
Don't have.
But the other side of it is podcasts are new to me, and I'm used to editing my videos and stuff. And I'm used to like, oh, I don't want any dead space because it's more editing for me. So I try to fill all the space with sound and talking as much as possible.
Oh, that makes sense.
Because it's less editing. So whenever there's a space of silence, or if it doesn't seem like you're going to finish a sentence, I'll finish it for you.
Like, oh, I got to talk.
Yeah. So, but this is a totally different medium. So it's going to take me a minute to get used to knowing that there's not going to be editing, and it's okay. You know?
Okay, enough.
Okay, enough. You have another one?
Yeah. Now that I see them talking and hanging out longer than in the blogs, I actually don't see them together. Anyone else? Maybe just together for Flynn. They don't vibe together. And then like one of those like sus emojis and a hands up emoji.
Oh, I like that one. Yeah, we're only together for
Jesus.
Flynn. That's for sure.
I don't know if that was a good one, actually. That one actually made me mad.
Why? That's
Yeah.
ridiculous. I like that people think they know. It's so funny to me. Like the internet is so interesting that people think they know you from watching 10 minutes, 20 minutes of your day.
Right.
And so this person has gone like, you know what? I think they're a horrible couple. I've listened to 20 minutes of them talking and I've decided that I know better than they do after they've been together 4 years.
They're
with a kid.
married. Yes, they have a child.
But you know what? This 20 minutes of their first podcast where they're both clearly nervous.
I'm not vibing. I don't see the vibe.
vibing. It's
They're
not working out for
vibing
me. Do you have any more?
Yeah, I mean, other than that, just like, okay, the big one, I got to stop touching this headphone. If anyone was
You've
watching
been doing it this entire time.
I got to stop touching the headphone cord.
Mm-hmm.
I think overwhelmingly, I've awakened an anti-lettuce group.
God.
So many people don't like lettuce. I'm not the only one, which was really comforting to hear.
Like
and thank you for all your
4-year-olds.
comments about like agreeing with me that lettuce is absolutely pointless and ruins any dish that it is involved in, especially hot food when you're cold. It doesn't make any sense.
You know what it ruins, love? Burritos.
Everything. Yeah.
If you get a shred of lettuce in my burrito, you are dead to relax. Like, get out of here.
Anything.
I know. You know what I learned? Your makeup is horrific. Your eyebrows are bad and looks cheap cakey.
Yeah,
I
wrote
really like that one.
And know what's
I like that
amazing
one.
is I wrote that one down too, because that was also Jenny R with the anime cartoon profile
Oh,
picture.
don't call 'em out.
Well, I'm calling her or whoever this is out because they commented your relationship is shit.
Oh, it's the
And
same
then-
person?
Yeah, and then hours later they came back on
Just to tell me how
back to
bad
the
my makeup
comments to
is.
say cakey. Yeah, that and overwhelmingly everyone, a lot of people it seemed thought that the fight that we had before you came back,
Yes.
Miranda, like thought that was real.
Which is so funny because to me it felt so awkward because it was like it was so
Cringily
cringily like
awkward.
before we posted the podcast I was like we can't ever do that again. It was so awkward and fake.
Yeah.
It was like so bad how fake and stupid our acting was. Like we can never do that again.
Well, speak for your.
Well, no, you're
I
great.
thought my
It was-
performance was
it was.
connected. I had a
yeah.
whole backstory there.
No, yours is always
Okay.
great. But I did feel like my performance was real cringe. So I was shocked people thought that was real. People were like, I couldn't
Yeah.
believe you left in that fight. I'm like, what? No,
Right,
it's just
yeah.
for me to get off the camera so I could go change
I
into
think
Miranda.
if our goal was to make everyone listening very uncomfortable for a bit, we succeeded.
Yeah, you know, I think we succeeded. And I think that we succeeded this week in doing something very difficult, which is reading hate comments, reading about how, you know, we're getting canceled.
Yeah, but see, not even
This
that
is
bad.
Not that bad. You guys, honestly, like the majority of the comments were really nice. And
Oh,
talking
overwhelmingly,
about,
yeah.
And about that, like we have, you know, obviously we have this YouTube channel and wherever you're listening. And also we have a Twitter, which is relax_podcast. And people have been tweeting me there the nicest things. And I asked what people wanted to hear us talk about, and Rosa Sickles said, Colleen, how is it living with someone private off the grid versus Erik, how is it adjusting and living with someone whose job it is to be on socials 24/7? And I thought that was a really good question, and this was a good example of that. Like, this is something I deal with every single day, and it was your first time reading through comments online, and you know, you can read thousands of good ones, and you read that one negative one saying that my makeup is too cakey.
Yeah, and it can, yeah.
And you're, well, I mean, I'm sure that one didn't upset you, but like the other ones, like I'm sure, you know, they upset you. And that's like a very difficult thing.
Well, it's not nice, guys. It's bullying. Be best.
Ew.
Be best. Can't even say it.
Yeah, no, I love being with Erik for many, many reasons, even though our relationship is because
I was like, wait, what? I like forgot about that.
No, because I love that you keep me grounded. I feel like because you're not super on the internet, you're not on social media.
That was in our wedding vows. You keep me grounded.
No, shut up.
I'm a star. You
What?
I don't know.
No, I'm serious. Like make sure that I take breaks to go on a walk with you and Flynn. You'll be like, we're going to take a drive to the beach. And you make me drop everything to just be in the moment and be a person and not someone who's just filming my life constantly or on my phone 24/7, which I am. Like, it's my job. And I feel like you're good about that, but you're also good at like pulling me back and being like, oh, I saw this thumbnail. What was that about? Like, let's talk about this. We talk about titles and thumbnails before they go up because he'll help me to realize what is my intention behind what I'm posting and why I'm posting it from an outside perspective as someone who doesn't post stuff online. And that's really helpful for me. I'm super grateful for it and appreciative of it. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, I think it's great. And I think that a lot of the things that you do like exist so that like, it's like these are my home movies. You know what I mean? So if I want to, it didn't capture, if I was 15 years ago, or like my father, when I was a kid, he would have that big camera with the whole VHS cassette that went in it and would be filming Christmas Morning. But now I'm like, if I want to watch Christmas Morning from a year ago, I can, I don't know. It's because for me, it's like, I don't know. It's like my home movies. I think it's great, but like it is, I'm so uncomfortable posting. I don't know. I just overthink it. I get in my head about it. It's strange. I like to keep which is weird to say, being with you, I like to keep my personal life private. I don't know how that's even possible. And it is weird. Like if I'm just walking to my kitchen in my pajamas and like you're
vlogging,
got the camera up and I walk and I feel like I've actually like moonwalked backwards out of things. But I'm your biggest fan. I love what you do, but it's,
you are my biggest fan. I'm your biggest fan. We like each other, even though our relationship is Anyway, it is time for something amazing. And that something amazing is our next sponsor, which is Apostrophe.
They're back.
They're back, you guys. Apostrophe is awesome. Is a prescription skincare company for people that are ready to take their acne seriously. There have been many times in my life where I've wanted to get prescription acne medication and been like, too much. You got to make a doctor's appointment and you have to like schedule time and they can never see you for like months. And then once you go, then you have to get a prescription and go and get the prescription and wait in line. It's like a total mess, not worth it ever to me. I'd rather stay at home and just deal with my face issues.
Of course.
But that's why we are so excited when we heard about Apostrophe. Apostrophe is awesome because you just fill out an online questionnaire about your skin concerns and medical history. Then you just snap a couple of cute little selfies and your board certified dermatologist will get back to you with a customized treatment plan tailored just for you. It's super fast. You get treated immediately and the medications are sent straight to your home. They do topical and oral medications so you can treat your acne from the inside out and the outside in.
I keep getting, you know what, from the masks? Getting like that T-zone acne again.
I know. That's why I remember you bringing up when we first signed up for Apostrophe, that was the thing you brought up. You're like, I'm so excited because all the mask wearing has been affecting my skin. So that was like your number one like excitement about this. Apostrophe treats acne and they can also help you hit your other skincare goals like reducing redness or wrinkles or even dark spots, which I have. So they're super helpful with that, which I need. So we chose to focus on acne and, of course, dark spots for me with our treatment. And we just started, but we're super excited to notice some amazing results very soon. But I just love how the whole process is so easy. I don't have to go to the doctor's office. It's amazing, which you don't want to do during a pandemic or kind of ever. So get $15 off your first visit with a board-certified dermatologist at apostrophe.com/relax and use our code RELAX. This code is only available to our listeners. To get started, like I said, just go to apostrophe.com/relax and click begin visit. Then use the code RELAX at sign up and you'll get $15 off your dermatology visit. That's apostrophe.com/relax and use that code RELAX to get your dermatology visit for $15 off. And we thank Apostrophe for sponsoring this podcast. Thanks, Apostrophe.
You've made very clear that you would never pop a pimple for me if I needed you to.
Absolutely never.
Like if I
absolutely never.
And what? And there's there's like TV shows dedicated to this.
Love, I could vomit.
I feel like there's also YouTube channels where they're literally just popping things. So my question is, because I know that like you would never do this for me, your husband, father of your child.
Never.
Now, when you do it to
yourself,
yourself,
you do this to me?
If you needed it, I'm there.
I can't believe this is a thing. People do this.
when you do it to yourself,
Ugh,
you're grossed out?
it's disgusting. No enjoyment. I don't enjoy it. I really don't. I think it's horrible. It's awful.
Oh.
I'm not a fan of it. Anyway, I would never do it for you, but I do love you, and I'm shocked that people do this.
Well, you don't have to now because that's over.
Anyway, listen up. Another thing that we noticed when we were going through all the comments is that a lot of people liked our movies and musicals game that we played last week.
They did?
I know. Yeah, they did. I know absolutely nothing about movies. I don't watch movies.
You do not.
It's not an exaggeration. I'm not being dramatic. I legit don't know any celebrities or movies. I know nothing because I don't watch any. And Erik doesn't know too much about musicals, and I'm obsessed with musicals. So we played a game last week where we had to finish each other's sentences that were famous movie lines or musical songs. And this week, we're going to do it again, but a new fun version.
Yeah, we're going to try it a little bit differently. I saw it, and this goes, someone had tweeted, like, make Colleen explain the plot of a movie. And I couldn't find the tweet again. So I'll find you, and I'll mention you next time. And thank you for this tweet, because I thought it was a very funny idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say the title of a movie that is very famous, that everyone has seen, surely. And then I'm going to ask you to tell me what you think the plot of that movie is.
Okay. Yeah, right.
And are you going to do the same for me for musicals?
I'll do it for you too.
All
right, let's hear it.
I think I wrote down. Okay, we'll start here.
Okay.
The Big Lebowski.
The Big Lebowski.
The Big Lebowski.
This is a movie?
So The Big Lebowski, you can tell me who stars in The Big Lebowski.
This is a movie or a TV show?
It's a movie. My God.
I've never heard of it. I'll start off with that. I will say
This bothered me so
Lebowski.
much.
The Lebowski is the last name of Mike Lebowski, I think, is Monsters, Inc. I've seen that movie a million years ago.
Okay.
Mike Lebowski? I don't know. So
People are going to think you're lying.
I know they always think I'm lying when we do stuff like this. It's shocking to me. They think I'm lying.
Just tell me what you think. What do you think it's about?
The Big Lebowski. Okay. It's about a man.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
His last name is Lebowski.
Yes.
And he is a big guy and like in confidence. And he's just like, he's like, I don't know. You like mobster movies. It's about a mobster guy who's like, he's a big guy and he's a mobster and he's the Big Lebowski. And if you want a kill to happen, you go to the Big Lebowski and he kills him for you. That's my guess.
Can I tell you that they have like actual conferences for this movie still to this day?
What do you
they
mean
have
conference?
Like a fest, like Lebowski
okay.
Fest. Like it's that popular where people come, they dress up as the characters, they watch it like a la Rocky Horror or something. Like the dude abides.
Yeah. What? What do you mean?
That was a famous. It's like a line from the movie. No.
Oh, never.
The
heard
dude.
That. The dude abides.
Yeah, Jeff Bridges plays the dude. He's into bowling.
Okay.
Steve Buscemi. Oh.
Okay. Anyway, so what is this movie about? Can you tell me?
He's just trying to get his rug back, dude.
He's trying to get his rogue back?
Rug. He's just trying to get his rug back. Yeah. It's about a guy trying to get his rug back.
Did we see this movie?
Yeah, apparently not. No, I mean, I have
Is
several
it a guy
times.
who's like blonde, long blonde hair?
Yeah. So you've seen this movie and you don't know?
I feel like I've seen this.
Oh, that's right. Because maybe I've had it on, but you just sat there and watched TikToks or something.
I just remember there was like, there was a movie about a guy and there's I don't know that I've seen this. I don't know. He wants his rug back. Where does rug go? There's a movie about a man who wants his rug.
They peed on it, dude.
Who peed on it?
Lebowski.
Wall, you guys, if you're watching on YouTube, I have a wall behind me that is like a Miranda Sings wall and it is falling. Like it is falling.
They're all just mad you've never
like
even heard of this movie.
Literally falling on me. Anyway, okay, so no, I don't know what that is and it sounds not good. No offense. Okay, let's do a musical. Are you ready, love? These are easy. If you don't know these, I'm shocked. You'll know this one. I was in this one.
Okay.
Gypsy.
Yeah, you were.
What's it about?
Did this. I know. Is she a stripper?
Yes.
This is
sort of. She's the queen, like invented the art of the strip tease.
Liza Minnelli is in this?
No.
What?
For real, my Miranda wall is falling.
Relax, love. It's an audio medium.
It's like, it sounds like it's going to fall on my freaking face. Anyway,
it's
I
cardboard.
can't believe you don't know anything about it. Do you know her full name?
Gypsy Rose Lee.
Yeah.
Because I only know that because of that Mommy, Dead and Dearest.
Oh, that's a great documentary.
About that.
Really great documentary.
Wow.
Okay, well, that's pretty good. Okay, what's the next
Well,
movie?
what does she do?
It's actually really sad, and there's so many incredible songs in this musical. I'm like really annoyed by you right now, but I love you so much. But like, how do you not know this musical? I was literally in it. I played Louise, and it was a magical experience, except for the fact that I had a horrible experience. We're not going to get into that. But anyway, listen, I just talked really fast a lot because I'm having so many thoughts and emotions. It's about this girl, Gypsy Rose Lee. And her mom is like a stage mom, and she has these two daughters, and there's one daughter who's talented and pretty, and she's just amazing.
Is that Louise?
No, that's her sister. Louise is homely, which was me. Homely, not talented.
Yeah, right.
And so the mom is trying to make the talented one famous, but then she runs away. And so then she like is stuck trying to make the homely one famous. And it's like, she hates her. It's a hot mess. And then she ends up, doing a really great job at being a stripper, but never showing everything. That was like her thing. Like,
see how I'm interested in asking, whereas you're like, whatever, it was probably terrible.
That's true. That's true. But I'm telling you a story about an actual person and how incredible she was and how devastating her life was. And you were like, they peed on a rug.
Doing,
you know what I mean?
The movie. Okay.
But she never showed everything. She always she could make men freak out over just taking off a single glove, and all the other strippers in the same show would get stripples would get naked. And they'd be like, bring back the girl with the glove. She always left them wanting more. She was amazing, but a very sad life. Very, very sad. You don't know? Do you know any songs from Gypsy?
That sounds like kind of cool. Like back in the day where they were just taking off his glove.
It was like so hot.
Right. Yeah. Just like Yeah. That sounds fun.
I did it every night for a few weeks.
Cool.
All right. So what's the next thing?
Okay. Good Will Hunting.
I've heard of this one.
That's a good start. Good
Will Hunting.
I see. I was convinced she'll get both of these.
It's about hunting.
Okay. Yeah.
Good Will.
But that's Hunting. In the title, so that kind of gave it away that it's about hunting.
Okay. Good Will, thrift store hunting, like you're shopping good stuff at like a Goodwill.
No, you were on the right track with hunting.
Okay. So hunting, but like for good cause, like people who are hunting animals, but like only for food.
So you have seen it?
I have not seen it. I know you're joking.
I know your
ways. What is it about?
It's about hunting for goodwill, as you do.
Come on, tell me what it's about, for real.
You were right.
Come on, tell me.
As a guy, he works as a janitor at Harvard, and then he is secretly like a math genius. Matt Damon, Ben Affleck wrote it. Won an Oscar, the two of them.
It's about a math genius? Why'd they call it Goodwill Hunting? That doesn't make any sense.
His name's Will Hunting.
Goodwill. What's he hunting? Math?
It's his name.
His last name is Hunting?
Yeah.
His name is Will Hunting.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That's a dumb name title.
You made me lose confidence in that, but you're not supposed to question me in my part of the game.
Okay. Well, you lie sometimes, so Good Will Hunting. I have not seen that. Ben Affleck and who?
Matt Damon wrote it together.
Aren't they comedians or something? They were young.
Yeah, the comedy duo.
Are they not?
Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. No, you're right. Yeah, no, they're like a comedy.
I feel like those are the ones who do like comedies or something. Oh my gosh, for real, my Miranda was going to fall on my freaking face. Okay.
Yeah, Robin Williams is in that, and it is amazing. I think he won an Oscar for
Robin Williams is in it?
Yeah, he's amazing.
I love him. Okay, you ready for the next one?
Just give me a second to get over that. You just haven't seen movies. Okay, go ahead.
You're in Town.
You're in Town is a musical.
Yes, it is a musical.
I've heard of it, and they live in a town.
Mm-hmm.
Piss everywhere. Mm-hmm. I can't tell if you're like, I know this is like a popular musical, so it bothers me that I've never seen it, listened to it. Is this one? They're puppets, right?
That's Avenue Q.
I know that's Avenue Q. They're not also puppets in
No, not in You're in Town, no.
Yeah, it's the story of a stripper
Okay.
Covered in
You were closer first.
pee-pee.
So the plot of Urinetown is fairly straightforward. The scene is a city in a parallel universe in the mid-1900s in which the majority of the citizens' dreary, low-class existence is compounded by a water shortage, which has led to the institution of pay-per-use public bathrooms and the jailing of unsanitary offenders.
So I got it.
Kind of. It's
So
a
I'm
comedy.
winning.
It's fun. It's weird. It's silly,
Yeah,
but
I
it's
think I'm
also
winning.
like a nice little, okay,
Is
whatever.
the music good in that one?
I like it, but I don't know. Let's do one more of yours and move on with our day.
Okay. Well, let's see. The Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club. Is this one about
My
a girl?
Gosh.
It's about a girl who.
My.
Is this the one with the girl who's a redhead and like she's like turning 16?
Yes.
It is?
Oh, I was just gonna say people are probably screaming at their computers right now, but you got it. Yeah.
Yay.
It's a redhead, and she's turning 16.
I thought that was called 16 Candles, but I don't know why I'm seeing her in my head for this one. Isn't there a movie called 16 Candles?
I haven't heard of that. No.
Then
I've
I
heard
don't
of
know.
the Breakfast Club, which is a redhead,
Mhm.
Molly Ringwald. She's turning 16, and there's cake.
Yes,
There's a
I got
guy.
it.
She gets the kiss,
Did I get it right?
but she kisses the wrong guy. Yeah.
I've never seen it.
She should have kissed Ducky.
Ducky.
I think so. But she kisses Jake. 'cause
What's it
he's the
about? Is it
cool
about
guy.
she's turning 16?
It's about the Breakfast Club.
What's the Breakfast Club?
Well, that's like what the name of her cake was.
Come on, for real.
I can't. I don't know. Look it up. This is making
Well,
me
what if
so
there's
angry.
viewers who don't know? Like, why aren't you telling the truth?
There's not.
Okay, Lovey. Relax.
Not touching the cord.
You need to relax. And you know what? I'm going to be able to watch a lot more movies soon because of our next sponsor, which is ExpressVPN. And I'm actually super excited about this one. We all know how VPN protects your privacy and security online, right? But I didn't know this until recently. And it's taken my TV watching game to the next level. You can use a VPN to unlock movies and shows that are only available in other countries. And I remember you using this when we were in Canada.
I am, but I'm scared to say because I can't imagine this is legal. I guess it is.
Of course it's legal. Of course it's
Yeah,
legal.
when
but
we were in Canada, like
you use this all the time, and I didn't know what it
because
was.
Netflix Canada didn't have certain shows, and same for like we couldn't watch Game of Thrones in
Right.
Canada when it was on, which I was very into at the time, and so I years ago,
Yeah, he used this, and I
used
didn't know what
this.
it was until we started working with them, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is what you used in Canada, which is super cool. So ExpressVPN hides your IP address and lets you control where you want sites to think you're located. You can choose from almost 100 different countries. So just think about all the Netflix libraries you can go through. For example, you love anime, use ExpressVPN to access Japanese Netflix and enjoy. But it's not just
cool.
Netflix. I know, right? ExpressVPN works with any streaming service: Hulu, BBC, iPlayer, YouTube, you name it, all of it. There are hundreds of VPNs out there, but the reason we use ExpressVPN to watch shows is because it's ridiculously fast. It's super fast and it works great. There's never any buffering or lags. You can stream in HD, no
I've never even
problemo.
noticed a problem.
No. ExpressVPN is also compatible with all your devices: phones, media consoles, smart TVs, and more. So you can watch what you want on the go or on the big screen, wherever you go. So if you visit our special link right now, expressvpn.com/relax, you can get an extra 3 months of ExpressVPN for free. Support the show, watch what you want, and protect yourself at expressvpn.com/relax.
and it's legal. I guess. 'Cause
Well, I don't know why you thought it wasn't, but yeah, it was so exciting when we got this.
it seems like I feel like you can't even record a Netflix screen with your phone. They're so like
I know.
encrypted or whatever, and this
Yeah.
is just like watch Japanese Netflix. Like, here you go.
I love it.
think it's
No, it
great.
was so cool. When we got the email that they wanted to work with us, I was like, wait, you've totally used it. It was so exciting. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, we've used this and they're
Yeah,
wonderful.
which I thought was illegal, but apparently not.
It's not illegal. So we have something really exciting right now for you guys. A lot of people,
Oh,
another
yes.
thing. So basically this episode is talking about, how, the hate comments we got and how like we basically have been canceled. I feel like you can get canceled for anything now these days. You have to be careful. You can get canceled for literally almost anything now. You have to be super careful of.
All right,
So I was a little
swipe.
nervous after the first episode. I was like, what? See, I just interrupted you. I'm going to get canceled. Now I'm nervous about
I
it.
did it on purpose. But yes, you should be canceled for that.
But you get canceled all the time for a million things. Like, and I mean,
I do.
Well, people these days get canceled for lots of things. And so we were nervous to go and read comments. I was like, are we going to get canceled for something we said? I didn't know. And it turns out I got canceled for my cakey makeup, for my bad eyebrows, and for cutting you off.
And your relationship is
I know. So one thing that we did not get canceled for, thank goodness, is people really wanted to hear from Flynn, who is our son, but we record this when he goes to sleep. However, we have a special treat for you guys today because while he was awake, we had him record his very own special segment of the podcast.
The best thing you're ever going to hear. And
it's the best thing ever.
It's like he's going to take over. They're not even going to want to hear us anymore. It's just going to be all about, all they're going to hear about is trucks and dirt. And we know a guy who knows a lot about trucks and dirt.
Yes, our 2-year-old son is obsessed with trucks. He's obsessed with dirt. It's all he talks about. It's all he plays with. So we thought the perfect segment for Flynn would be Flynn's truck of the day. So without further ado, here is Flynn's truck of the day.
Oh, truck of the day. Truck of the day.
Flynn's truck of the day. Okay, Flynn, you want to talk about your favorite truck?
The big truck, dumber truck.
Oh, a hammer truck?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Oh, sorry.
What's a hammer truck do?
It
It digs. All right.
And there you have it.
Flynn, can you say relax? Yay!
All right, guys, that was Flynn's truck of the day.
Oh, truck of the day. Truck of the day.
Flynn's truck of the day. How cute was that?
And yeah, so an impact hammer, I had to Google it because my just barely 2-year-old son knew way more about this truck than I was comfortable with, and I wanted to be at his level. So
Right.
You can go look up impact hammer trucks
Yeah, he's a
at
genius.
your leisure.
He's a genius.
Exciting truck to start off with. A lot of kids will start off with like
shocked.
excavator or bulldozer. Our kid wanted to start off with his truck of the day.
Yeah, like we thought for sure he'd
The
be like
impact
excavator or, he loves a cement truck. He loves trash trucks. But today he shocked us. We were like, talk about a truck. And he's like, impact hammer, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Exciting.
Okay.
You want to kick it
Go
off with
for
a
it, bro.
bang. Yeah.
so here's another segment that we are excited to implement into the podcast. Erik thought of this, but I'm scared to say that. So I thought of this idea.
Hey, why did you do that? You could just say
We just got a sack. What did you just say? You just got a sack.
Well, I think a good thing to create tension, excitement, is the number one thing that I believe couples, especially during lockdown, quarantine, what you will, have in this Groundhog Day kind of life is Lovey. What are we going to eat tonight?
Oh my God. Okay, so
everything's
basically,
disgusting.
listen, here's the deal. We don't fight. Even though people in the comments think that we have a horrible relationship, should not be together, and that we just don't vibe. We actually I love our relationship. I feel like it is the healthiest relationship
That's
I've
fine,
ever
but you're
seen.
stalling. What are we going to eat tonight?
No, listen to me.
I'm actually asking.
I know, I'm starving. But here's the deal. Friggin' A. My camera died again. All right, so what I was saying was that we have...
No, you're just giving a long explanation. I just
No,
want to know. What do you want? What do you want to eat tonight?
Okay, here's the deal. We have a really good, solid relationship, very healthy, wonderful. But the two things we argue about two things that upset this one here, that who needs to relax, is one, he gets annoyed at me for not knowing movies and things, makes him furious. But also...
You have no opinion on food or meals whatsoever, it seems.
I know, but...
It's too much responsibility for one man.
No, listen, you drive me crazy with this. You drive me crazy, love. Because you'll
Just
be like...
pick something to eat.
I do.
Just lead me down a road.
I will pick something and be like, no, I don't want that.
That's what you do.
No, you do that.
No, it's literally this circular conversation until eventually we get what you want, which generally leads to absolute trash fast food.
But it is like our constant struggle. So we're going to take this time in the podcast every once in a while to have this conversation. What do we want for dinner?
That doesn't have like a cute theme song? You gave Flynn a theme song, but you didn't give What Are We Eating for Dinner a theme song?
You write it right now. Go.
I can't do that. I'm not
Let's hear
the
it.
musical improviser.
Okay, relax. So what are we going to eat for dinner? Now you're stalling.
Everything sounds gross at this
Everything
point,
sounds
doesn't it?
so gross. Because listen, like the beginning of quarantine, like a year ago, oh my God, we would be like, oh, well, let's learn to make something.
Yeah.
Let's make some. What are we going to make from scratch?
A sourdough bread starter, which
Like
took
yeast.
12 days.
We made yeast from scratch.
And then made sourdough bread once and then was like, I can't
But
do
like
that
food,
again.
okay, food is so lame now because it's like you either have to make it, which is annoying, or you have to get it delivered and it shows up
Wet.
cold and soggy.
It's not even soggy, it's wet.
It's awful. And then you just get diarrhea.
Well, that's just your life.
But
in
we're not here to
general.
talk about how horrible food is. We're here to decide for real, what are we going to eat for dinner?
What would you eat? A genre of food.
You know the genres of food that I eat, love.
See how this is happening?
You're the one who's picky because you're the one who won't eat anything. You're the one who's like, I need a wrap with no lettuce.
Well, it's
What sounds good to you right now?
gonna be delivery. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. We've gotten that far.
Okay.
What's the least wet delivery you can think of at this point?
My
Hey,
Miranda wall
relax.
is really falling on my
It's
head.
not. It's moved a centimeter.
What do you want for dinner, love? Literally just say.
Um,
This is a horrible segment. It's just us sitting in silence trying to figure out what we want for dinner. Why did you think of this horrible idea?
well, why did you should have told people that I thought of it. What's not like fast food that we could order that you would eat? Would you eat like Italian food tonight? Would you eat?
Is that what you want?
Not really.
So if I had said yes to Italian food, you would have.
I would look at the, maybe I could find something. Will you eat Chinese food? No. I know what I don't want.
What?
It rhymes with cheesecake lactery.
We've got.
I don't want to out them, but I can never. I will never.
Listen,
and
but
don't
here's the
let me,
thing.
because I know I've told you
You
multiple
say this
times,
so
don't
many
let
times.
me order from that place.
Every time you want cheesecake lactery, you make me order, and every time I'm like, you said last time not to get this, your stomach hurt all night, and then we got cheesecake lactery, and then immediately after you're like, oh, by the way, my stomach right now just started like going crazy, like, no.
I know,
Don't do
yeah,
it.
I know.
Yeah, no, we're not getting cheesecake lactery.
Yeah, never again.
Okay.
Never let me.
Then what else do you want for dinner? I don't know. I'll eat anything you pick. Pick something.
I don't want any more chicken.
That eliminates most places.
I know.
You don't want chicken, so
Don't
what
make
do
me
you
do
want?
it, love. I know where this is going.
Where is it going?
It's going to Taco Bell. I know that's what it's going to be.
Listen, do you want that?
I don't.
Well, then we won't have it.
Okay.
See how I am easy to have this
You-
conversation
that's
with? You
not
are the
how
one
this
who's
is gonna
gone through
work.
800 different places.
This podcast is going to be over and we're going to be sitting here and I'm going to be begrudgingly eating Taco Bell. I just know it.
No, you will not, Lovey.
Okay. What are you thinking? I just gave a few options. What are your options?
I don't know.
See, this is the thing. I give options and you just got nothing. And I'm the one saying no?
You know what's funny is that we did not plan this, but it did work out this way, that we actually do have a dinner plan for us tonight if we want it. Like, we don't have
What?
to have this conversation. We didn't even mean for this to happen this way. But our next sponsor actually is going to feed us dinner. So we actually don't even need to have, like, we decided to do this segment of trying to figure out what to eat for dinner. And today I was like, oh, this is the sponsor that happens right after this conversation, which is Daily Harvest. So like I said last year, I got really excited to learn how to cook at the beginning of the pandemic, but then I just got sick of it. We're sick of ordering food. So that is why I am so excited that we are sponsored by Daily Harvest, because now we have Daily Harvest in our house and we don't have to make these decisions anymore, love. These decisions will be made for us.
You planned this
I
this
swear
way.
to God, I didn't plan it this way. It just so happens that this is perfectly timed in the episode. I'm shocked. I'm not that smart, actually. This is very impressive.
Yes, you are.
So now I can refocus on taking care of my body and not order garbage food every single night.
Oh, this is good. I like this.
I know. Daily Harvest makes it very easy. So Daily Harvest delivers delicious food, all built on organic fruits and vegetables right to your door. It literally takes minutes to prepare, and I never have to think twice if the food I'm eating is good for me. So in our first box, we got smoothies and harvest bowls and flatbread and scoops, which is like a delicious, healthy, organic version of ice cream. You had a smoothie this morning for breakfast from our harvest.
Yeah,
Daily Harvest.
Yeah, it came in a box with dry ice, which
Amazing.
I wanted to play with, but I think it was very cold.
Okay.
They kept it cold. The smoothie was cool because you just add your liquid preference for a smoothie, and then you blend it, and then you put it back in the cup. So I makes
it easy though.
Put almond milk in with it was the mint cacao, which is very fun to say. It's my favorite chocolate to say, cacao.
Okay.
And it tastes, it was good. It was like a healthy, because it also has like bananas and spinach and all this other stuff in it, but it actually tasted
Delicious?
like my favorite ice cream, which is mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Yeah.
But it was like a healthy,
Yeah.
starting my day with, in my mind, with mint chocolate chip
You
ice
don't
cream.
have to think about it. Daily Harvest is ready when you are. Everything stays fresh in your freezer until you're ready to enjoy it. So you waste less food too, which is great. Now, I don't need to overthink any of my meals anymore. We don't have to overthink. We don't have to have that conversation every day. Smoothies for breakfast, crisp flatbreads for lunch or dinner, which is what I'm totally making tonight. And
they have that arugula pear one.
that's what we're having.
Let's eat that.
We will. And food that's perfect for cooler weather, like their perfectly roasted harvest bowls and soups. Daily Harvest never uses preservatives, added sugar, or artificial anything. And they just launched their first ever plant-based milk collection, starting with almond milk. Daily Harvest milk is made of only almonds and a dash of sea salt. And that is it. Plus, I can actually stay stocked up since everything stays fresh till I'm ready to use it. AK, no more frantically trying to order groceries online
your
to
other
be delivered.
favorite thing to
I know.
do.
When I need almond milk for like a smoothie or whatever, for cereal, for Flynn, or for your coffee or whatever. Daily Harvest is also committed to minimizing their environmental impact. They're in the process of transitioning to 100% compostable, recyclable, plant-based, and renewable fiber packaging, which is so incredible. Daily Harvest is undeniably delicious. Is it, Lovey? You had it this morning.
Yes.
I'm about to have it for dinner. Clean food without any of the prep. So get started today. Go to dailyharvest.com and enter promo code RELAX to get $25 off your first box. That's promo code RELAX for $25 off your first box at dailyharvest.com. That is dailyharvest.com.
You hear that, love? Eating clean.
I know. We're going to do it. I'm excited. I'm
You know what that
actually
means?
super excited. Eating clean?
Yeah.
It's eating healthy
It means we're
stuff.
not getting Taco Bell after this.
I
We're
know.
eating that.
I'm super excited. That
Okay.
sounds really good. The flatbread. I'm super stoked. Isn't that amazing that like lined up with like the game you wanted to play of like, what are we going to eat for dinner? And I'm like, we don't even have to have this conversation.
It wasn't a game. It was...
You literally
I
wanted
needed
to.
people to hear what it's like to decide what to eat with you.
Yeah. Now all the comments are going to be like, yeah, Erik is the worst at talking about what to have for dinner. I'm just kidding. He's the best. Okay. So listen, guys, we've been having lots of fun in this podcast today. We're excited for future episodes. We are episodes. We are.
You're having an episode right now. It sounds like
we are planning on like rewatching Haters Back Off eventually. We want to talk about. I want to talk more, dive into your life, your
let's
background.
Get into
let's get in.
What makes
But
me tick?
I also feel like, oh my gosh, but legit, I love that. Also, like I was homeschooled. We can dive into that weirdness.
There's
super
endless
religious.
amounts of weirdness.
I went to like a pretty intense religious. I had intense weird experiences in college that were unlike other people.
Yeah, you're like a very fascinating experiment.
I'm extremely narcissistic, and I don't know how to do my makeup. But
It's cakey.
speaking of our friends who said nice things about us,
Yeah, a lot of people were excited that you, well, not you, I guess Miranda showed up at the end of the last episode.
Mm-hmm. I know.
But you said you'd never do that again.
I don't know. It's like I don't want to put on the lipstick, and it's like people were.
It's so hard.
No, you don't know. It's
Probably getting it off is hard.
it
Is the
stains
thing.
your face, and
Yeah.
it's like I don't know. It's like we had to like come up with a whole like fake fight thing, and then that upset people.
That was real.
And our relationship was shit. So I don't know. I don't think I want to do it. I mean, I'm not going to do it today. I mean, I don't
Where,
think-
no?
what? No, I mean, people liked it, but I don't know. Do you want me to do it?
It's so hard. You got the lipstick and you got the two barrettes.
Shut up.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah, sure, you can call them that. I don't know. I just don't think I'm not going to do it today. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Wait.
Oh my God. Miranda's here?
You don't want me to come here? You don't want me on podcast?
I'm so shocked. Where did my wife go?
Oh, it's so hard to put on lipstick.
Is it?
Oh, it's so hard to put on lipstick. That's your excuse?
Who are you talking? Are you talking to me? I'm not the one
No,
who's...
she's talking to me,
Whoa!
clearly.
What's happening?
She's talking to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, you could be here, Miranda. I just feel like I didn't want to have to. Why would you do it? Why would you put on a lipstick?
Oh my gosh. I don't think I've ever been in the room with the... First of all, hi, Miranda. Thank you for...
Oh.
Thanks for coming to our podcast studio again. I don't know how you get in here. I guess you must... Do you have a key?
You know, I got to say...
Oh.
This is weird.
Colleen's back.
I've been here the whole time, Lovey.
Yeah, it's weird. You've never met... Have you guys not met in person before?
Yes, of course we met. She's very annoying, ugly, all kinds of things.
I guess
Thank
you guys
you,
have done,
Miranda.
like,
thank you.
You've done songs together. I've seen
Yes, well, no, I had done songs, and she ruined them by singing. Okay, well, that is not kind. This is weird, though. I've never done like a podcast or
it's
sitting
weird to be
hanging out.
here, the three of us.
What's weird about it? Are you jealous? Because you can tell he has a crunch on me. No. This is the weirdest thing I've ever done.
You're not
for
jealous?
Sure.
You seem a little bit
I'm
jealous.
not jealous, but I'm telling you,
because people
my
can
brain
tell
is
that we're not
exploding.
vibing. But they could
You
tell.
know what?
I did see
it's
comments
time to
about
admit
me.
it. It's time to. I wrote that comment.
I saw that.
I wrote that comment.
I saw multiple comments that like Erik and Miranda were kind of vibing.
I love having anime as my profile pictures.
Oh.
And I wrote the comment.
You're Jenny R?
Why do you think there's so many comments that said, "Oh, Miranda's the best part. You guys aren't vibing."
I did see a lot
Your
of those.
relationship is poop. Like
Yeah.
obviously it was me.
Wow.
Oh, thanks, Miranda.
Yeah, Colleen, your response?
My brain is melting. So
Why?
This is just so challenging to have this conversation with Miranda right now. I just don't really. Why is it challenging? What is challenging about this? I just feel a little bit.
You guys are kind of vibing right now. I don't think you need to be.
Excuse me.
Oh, sorry.
It is. I understand it's 2021. I'm very woke, but I don't swing that way.
Oh, I wasn't saying that. I just like there doesn't need to be like this contention. I think you guys would be friends if you got to
absolutely not.
You don't want to give her a chance to get to know her?
I don't know. I don't know that it would be.
You don't think you would be?
Maybe. I mean, no. We will not be friends ever. The millionaires.
Millionaire? You're a millionaire?
I did not say that. I said millionaires.
Oh, like a million years?
She said a million years.
Oh, sorry. See, you guys understand each other. I didn't even.
I do not understand her. I don't understand this. Like, what do you see in her? Honestly, say it. What do you see in her? Let's hear it. Yeah, I'd like to know, actually.
Oh.
What do you see?
Okay. So much just, you're my rock. You're just not insane. You're not multiple personalities. You're just, you're just this calm presence.
I feel
relaxed.
I feel like, everyone really enjoyed Miranda being here last time. Yes, they did.
You can say you to her. You don't have to. It's weird that you keep saying
Saying what?
her name before you.
I don't know. I need it for my own brain.
Yeah. Okay.
So I feel like people liked Miranda here. Yes, of course.
Yeah, I liked it too.
But I think this whole all three of us here doesn't work.
Maybe we should play a game together.
No, I think I should leave because it's just isn't melting your brain.
I've
just never done anything like this before. Oh, here she goes again.
I know,
just leaving
right,
always every day of her life.
Yeah.
So she is the worst. No offense.
Yeah.
She's the worst.
You
what?
I'm kind of starting to.
Did you ever compliment her? I don't remember. I just heard you call her a rock, which is only a compliment to your 2-year-old son. But I might add.
Love rocks. Yeah.
So
you have a kid also, don't you?
No.
I thought you also had a 2-year-old child. Miranda.
I don't know how old he is.
What? So wait, you do have a kid? You just don't know how old
I wouldn't
he
call
is?
him my kid. I wouldn't say he's my child.
Okay.
It's just, I birthed him.
Uh-huh. Who's the father of that? child?
You don't want to know. Lovey, that was kind of a personal question.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You shouldn't ask a woman
Yeah,
that.
that was really strange. I
really
was like, I heard you have a
forward.
kid. Who's the father?
Yeah, that's a weird thing to ask someone. Yeah, what's your problem?
I'm sorry. You share your life online, and it's just, I think it's a question a lot of your viewers have. I was trying to get some
no
news.
One's ever asked that.
I wanted like a gotcha question. I was trying to get some news on the podcast.
Also,
breaking news.
You just
exclusive.
An exclusive.
I was trying to get an exclusive.
Is that an infection? An exclusive. It sounds like a type of ranch.
It could be a ranch.
Do you like a ranch? Do you have a ranch?
I don't.
Do you want me to give you a ranch? Are you hitting on him? What's happening? This is the weirdest thing I've ever done. I've never done anything like this.
What's weird?
It is painfully uncomfortable for my brain. Like it is. What's weird about it? What is weird? I don't know. It's just like it's really hard for my brain to function.
Doing what? Just being here, the three of us talking?
Being here with what? With what? What's wrong with it? Being in the room with you.
Me?
With Miranda.
Oh.
I'm looking at Miranda. You can't tell.
Yeah.
Literally doesn't work. Like, this is an idea we thought might work.
Whoa.
This doesn't work.
What's not working?
All three of us, me doing this does not, like, this is hurting my brain. I don't think it's working.
What? We're just three people sitting here talking. What's
well, I'm about to leave because this is really boring. Once again, last week I came in, I was like, oh, your podcast is boring. Did you fix it? No, you did not.
Okay. Well,
all you did
thanks for being here.
You know what your idea was? Your great idea? You're like, oh, we have podcasts. We have to do another episode. Oh, I got a great idea. Let's talk about the last episode, the entire episode. Like, that's not a topic. You're like, oh, let's talk about the last episode and what people said about it. That's not a topic for a podcast.
Yeah.
You didn't up the game. You made it more boring.
So we should have topics.
Well, I don't know. So do anything. I told you to talk about me and you didn't.
Well, so grateful to have you again. I guess we should do our outro song.
Go for it. I took the lead last time.
Well, it's a duet, right? Colleen, you left the room.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know this
song. You left the room last time when we had our big fight.
Excuse me. Oh, that was disgusting, Miranda. Really.
Yeah,
just into the mic. What's wrong with it? It's natural. You're body shaming me now? Not body shame. It's not body shaming. It's just gross.
Yeah, stop body shaming her for her.
It's gross.
Yeah.
What comes out of my body?
Yeah.
How is it not body shame? Tell me how it's not body shame. Back me up on this one.
Yeah, I totally agree.
What's your name again?
Erik.
Okay. You should change that.
It doesn't really roll. I've never been comfortable with it, actually. It doesn't
haven't? I can tell.
Erik. It doesn't really...
Yeah, it's like,
Erik. It doesn't really roll off the tongue.
You get mad at me for burping, but you're not mad at him for having a name that literally has ick in it. Like, that's really...
Yeah,
annoying.
I agree. Anything that... You can't make fun of anything that comes out of the human body because that would be body shaming.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't know anything that ever happens out of your body is body shaming. I was unaware.
Yeah, in the first episode, when you left, Miranda came by. I don't know. I guess you saw her in the hallway.
Yeah, I saved the episode after she left.
Yeah, and she wrote an outro song for us.
No,
that
we
surely
wrote
she
a duet.
remembers and can perform.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready? I'm not singing.
We have your Miranda. I don't know if you know this, but Colleen went to music school.
You talk really slow.
Is a vocalist. She actually sings opera.
Who does?
So maybe Colleen.
I don't know who that is.
She's the girl that you're sitting next to.
What? Oh, she's a girl? I didn't know.
So it might be fun if, since she's here and you're here and
I'm here. I don't want to
sing.
It's
we
fine,
can add opera.
I don't want her to sing.
To the outro song.
I literally do not want her to sing. She is untalented. I've heard her sing before. She's not good. No offense.
Okay.
Thank you, Miranda, for letting me not be in this pun. I don't want to be a part of this. I don't want to be a part of any of this. I think this was a horrible, all of this was a horrible idea. Next time I'll put on the lipstick. No, you will not. You cannot be impostituting me. She's trying to be an impostitute. How are you doing?
I'm not good.
I wonder how the listeners are doing.
I don't know either.
Are we going to cut this entire segment?
No, certainly not.
So we're just going to go. This did not go well.
I think it went great.
I think we should never do this again.
Okay.
I agree with that. I don't want to do this again. I don't ever want to be in the same room as Miranda again.
I thought you were saying with me.
No, I'd love to be in the same room as you.
Okay.
Yeah, we all know that, hussy.
Whoa.
We are married?
Yeah.
I feel like this
You
is.
said that with a question mark.
Well, I'm confused how. Anyway, is your brain not exploding? This is horrible. We have to cut all this. Like, not funny, didn't work.
No,
right?
it's great. I love it.
Literally
Keep it
doesn't
in.
work.
And thank you for listening.
Okay. Thank you for listening. Next week, the podcast is just me by myself. No one else.
Sounds good.
Not this other girl and not he will not be here. Do you go by
Oh, I won't be here either. It's not going to be relaxed with
No, it's
Miranda
just
and
me.
Rick.
Not ick. I mean, you could go by ick.
What is it again? How do you say it?
You forgot the umlaut.
All right.
Okay, enjoy your flatbread. Bye, guys.
Bye.
You can relax. Colleen and Erik have a podcast. The world is scary and we're locked in our home, but now we have big microphones. So you can relax. That's the name of our podcast.